So picture this, you're in the demo room. That new press is humming away, performance looks incredible, the color seems perfect, you're taking it all in, right? Getting ready to make a huge, and I mean huge, investment for your business. But what if I told you that the one thing that truly unlocks the power of that machine isn't even being shown to you? That a critical piece of the puzzle is just missing.
So what is this hidden component? Well, think of it as the true brains of the entire operation. We're talking about the digital front end. It really is the press's central command center. And it's not just a piece of software, you know? It's the nerve center that takes your files and tells the press exactly how to work, how to maintain speed, and how to keep quality high from the very first print to the very last.
And its influence is, well, it's massive. It affects all the core functions you depend on every single day. That final image quality, that's the DFE. The speed it can process jobs, precise color control, how you prep jobs, how you manage them, yep, it all runs through the DFE. But wait, there's more. It goes even deeper than that. The DFE impacts your entire workflow. I'm talking about centralizing jobs from all over, the ability to automate all those repetitive tasks, integrating with your e-commerce and web-to-print systems, heck, even how fast a new operator can get up to speed and how much waste you produce. It all comes back to the DFE. So here's the real takeaway. Choosing a DFE isn't just some techie choice. It's a fundamental business decision. Okay, so the problem is pretty clear, right? The DFE is critical, but it's often kind of hidden away. So to take back control of the demo, you need to walk in there armed with the right question. And we've boiled it down to these 7 questions. These are the questions that will cut right through a standard sales pitch and get to the heart of what that press can actually do for your business. First, you have to think about your future and your team. You're not just buying for today, are you? You need to ask, will this DFE grow with my business? And maybe even more important, how easy is this thing for new people to learn and use? Next up, performance and consistency. A huge one is, how does it make sure my color is consistent from one job to the next? And here's a killer question for productivity. Can it process or rip more than one job at a time? Because if it can't, your press is just sitting there idle between jobs, and that's literally money down the drain. And finally, let's talk about what makes a modern shop tick. You've got to know. Does it have automation built right in for job prep? Is variable data printing a massive revenue stream supported right out of the box? And can I keep an eye on what's happening on the floor, even when I'm not there? These are the things that define an efficient, profitable print shop today. So once you start asking these questions, the need for a really high-performance DFE becomes crystal clear. And that leads to the next logical thought, right? Is a Fiery DFE even an option for the press I'm looking at? And the simple answer is yes. It almost always is. Fiery is the industry standard for a really good reason. And it's an option you can and absolutely should ask for. I mean, just look at this list. Fiery supports basically every major press manufacturer out there. So the next time you're in that demo room, please don't just settle for the limited one-size-fits-all presentation they have set up. Your investment is just too important for that. You have to demand to see the full potential of that machine you're about to buy. Insist on seeing it with the engine that's going to drive your business forward. The power to make the right call is in your hands. So choose smart. Ask for Fiery by name.